Have you ever felt so drained, mentally and physically, that no matter how much you rest, you wake up feeling as if your energy has been completely drained away? You tell yourself it's just stress, that things will get better with a good night's sleep or a weekend off. But the truth is, for many people, what feels like regular stress is actually the early stages of something far more serious, burnout. Burnout can sneak up on you, slowly stealing your motivation, your energy, and even your ability to enjoy the things you once loved. And if you don't recognize the warning signs early, it can lead to emotional collapse, physical illness, and months, sometimes years, of recovery. In this video, we're going to break down the difference between stress and burnout so you can recognize which one you might be experiencing, and I'll share practical steps you can take right now to stop stress from spiraling into something much worse. Stay with me until the end, because I'll also share a free guide you can download from the link in the description, a self-assessment and action plan to help you identify burnout symptoms and start regaining balance today. Stress is a normal part of life, and in small doses, it can even be helpful. When you're stressed about a deadline or a big presentation, your body goes into fight or flight mode, releasing adrenaline and cortisol. Your heart beats faster, your focus sharpens, and you feel a surge of energy to tackle the challenge. Once the task is done, those stress hormones drop, and your body returns to a calm state. That's what healthy, short-term stress looks like. But problems start when stress doesn't shut off. When every day feels like a marathon, your body remains in that heightened state, flooding you with stress hormones even when nothing urgent is happening. Over time, this constant pressure wears you down, physically, mentally, and emotionally, and that's where we start crossing into burnout territory. So, how do you know if you're still just stressed, or if burnout is already setting in? One of the biggest differences is recovery. With stress, once you take a break, maybe a day off, a good workout, or a relaxing evening with friends, you bounce back. You feel lighter, your mind resets, and you're able to get back to your normal rhythm. With burnout, breaks don't fix it. Even after a full weekend of rest or a long vacation, you return feeling just as drained as before. You might feel emotionally numb, detached from your work, or even from people around you. Tasks that used to feel manageable suddenly seem impossible, and even basic responsibilities feel overwhelming. It's as if your mind and body have hit a wall and can't find the energy to climb over it. Burnout doesn't just affect your mood, it affects your entire body. Many people experience chronic headaches, back or neck pain, frequent stomach issues, and persistent fatigue that no amount of sleep seems to cure. Sleep itself becomes disrupted. You either can't fall asleep because your mind won't stop racing, or you sleep for long hours but still wake up exhausted. These physical symptoms are your body's alarm system, warning you that it can't sustain this pace any longer. Ignoring these signals can lead to serious conditions, from anxiety disorders and depression to weakened immune function and even heart problems. If you're wondering where you stand, ask yourself a few key questions. Are my feelings of exhaustion constant, or do they come and go? Do I feel any sense of accomplishment or joy in my daily activities, or does everything feel pointless and heavy? When I take time off, do I feel recharged, or do I return just as tired and unmotivated as before? Do I wake up already exhausted, even after a full night's sleep? If you're nodding yes to these, you might be closer to burnout than you think, and that's a signal to act before things get worse. The first step to preventing burnout is slowing down and giving yourself permission to prioritize your health over constant productivity. This might mean setting firm boundaries at work, saying no to extra commitments, or even taking short mental health breaks during your day. And these breaks need to be real breaks, not 10 minutes scrolling through social media, which can actually increase stress. Instead, try grounding activities like deep breathing exercises, walking outside for a few minutes, or simply sitting in silence to reset your nervous system. These moments help your body shift out of constant fight or flight and back into a state of calm. Next, start reconnecting with activities and people that bring you joy, even in small doses. Burnout often leads to isolation and disconnection, which only makes things worse. Spending time with supportive friends, engaging in hobbies, or even listening to music you love can start to bring back a sense of normalcy and emotional renewal. Don't underestimate the power of human connection and small pleasures in restoring balance. Another important step is seeking help. Burnout is not something you have to navigate alone, and sometimes self-care is not enough. Talking to a therapist or counselor can give you the tools and perspective you need to recover. Even just having someone listen and validate what you're going through can make a huge difference. For those who can't access therapy easily, many online platforms now offer affordable options, or you can start by confiding in a trusted friend or mentor. What matters is that you break the cycle of trying to handle everything alone. It's also crucial to take care of your physical health. When stress becomes chronic, people often neglect basic needs like proper nutrition, hydration, and exercise, all of which play a huge role in mood and energy levels. Eating balanced meals, staying active with even light exercise like walking or stretching, and ensuring you stay hydrated can help your body recover faster and handle stress more effectively. Think of these as your foundation, small actions that create stability as you work on your mental recovery. Finally, remember this: burnout doesn't happen overnight, and neither does recovery. It's a gradual process of rebuilding your energy, redefining your limits, and finding a rhythm that supports your well-being instead of destroying it. And while stress will always be a part of life, burnout doesn't have to be. The earlier you recognize the signs, the faster you can turn things around and protect your mental and physical health. If you feel like you might be on the edge of burnout, or already there, don't wait for things to collapse. Check the link in the description for a free burnout self-check guide. Inside, you'll find a quick quiz to help you identify your current state and practical steps you can take today to start feeling like yourself again. And if this video helped you, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more tips on protecting your mental health, reducing stress, and building a life filled with balance, energy, and purpose.